Hi. Bro, oh my god. What the? There's so many of you. What the? Oh my god. Holy. Oh dude, everyone's sitting on the floor too. What the heck? Y'all must be something. Is that a banner? What's that say? Dude, that's so cute. Thank you so much. What? You guys made a little like banner for me? Oh, thank you, bro. Dang.
So yeah,
Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to like hear. Do you think like you can bring like the microphone to people too when I want to ask them questions and stuff?
yes, of course, I can do that for you. I'm here for that. All right, that was good info.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So first question, how have you been? Do you feel great seeing all this crowd in front of you for you?
Yeah, honestly, dude, I woke up this morning pretty tired, and then like getting to do the meet and greet and see everyone's faces, because I haven't done a meet and greet in a year since when I was doing one in the Philippines. So seeing everyone's faces was like, holy heck! I felt so happy just seeing everyone that I could see. I felt really bad too because I couldn't get to say hi to everyone as well, but like seeing everyone that I could was so awesome. And all you guys look really beautiful in your cosplays, by the way. I love it so much, man. Y'all look great.
Alright, you want to start with the Q&A then? Shall I just hand around here?
Yeah, so I would like to just hear any questions and stuff like that. So I'll try and answer as many as I can. Yeah.
Okay. Out of fear, everyone who has a question raises their hands now. I need to see them. I can't see them so good at the moment, so we have a question down here. Okay, here. She, you? First question will be...
Hey. No, bro. What is wrong with you, man? You can't put me on the spot like that. Hey, are you a felon? Because I fell in love with you. It's so bad, bro. Well, what kind of question was that? You're making me embarrass myself. The first question of the panel is really you putting me on blast and making me say cringe shit. Oh my god. I'll remember that.
Right. So another
Dude.
question.
Come on. Yeah.
So with another question right here. Yeah, you can see it now.
Hello. I want to say you are definitely one of the biggest inspirations I ever had. You got me to start VTubing. And in
You're a
general,
VTuber too?
yes, I'm just a small one, but you are the person who inspired me that I don't need a company to just become something and just be myself. And I just want to thank you so much for making so many people's life better by being yourself. And you're just amazing, and look at all the people who are here for you.
I'm so happy to see all of you here, man. Like, it really warms my heart. I'm trying not to get emotional right now, to be honest, because I didn't expect like so many abilities to be like. Some of you guys said you flew in from different countries like Poland and France. A lot of you came from France just to say hi.
I live in the north of
So I thought that was
Denmark, and
really
it's like.
awesome. Oh my god, dude, thank you so much. That's really awesome. But yeah, like you said, I feel like I agree with you a lot. Like, you don't need you just being a VTuber and doing content creation, just jumping into it and finding your niche it is really hard. But yeah, you're right. You don't need what like a lot of people think. You don't need to be a part of a company to be a VTuber or anything like that. You can just do what I'm doing, do what a lot of other indie VTubers doing. Like a lot of my friends, like Bao and Yumi and even Doki here too. Like, they're really successful and they're doing their own thing. It's awesome. Like, you can see it. The proof is there. So. really good mindset on that.
All right, the next question is from right here with the sensor cake.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, what is your favorite drink song? If you would try making a drink about it, could you react to red lights?
My favorite Stray Kids song. Right now, like it's probably La 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 because I'm trying to actually learn the dance to that because I've seen so many shorts and TikToks from the dance and people just attempting it. It's really hard. It's like on a difficulty rating from like 1 to 10. I'd say that dance is like an 8 out of 10 right now. Like I think people don't know is like I do like to dance a lot. I try and get back into it off stream, and I think that one is my go-to at the moment since I am trying to learn it right now. But if, besides that, I think Maniac was also my favorite for a long time too. I love Maniac a lot. Yeah.
So that's a great one.
And you said, what was your other question? It was about.
So like if you were planning on doing another K-pop stream, if you could react to red lights or Stray Kids, it's pretty spicy.
I'll try to do another reaction. Yeah, dude. I know a lot of people like that. I'll do that. I haven't done one in a while. I think the last one I did was like what 6 months, 7 months ago. So yeah, I definitely do that.
All right, another question.
Oh, that light stick is
Right
so
there.
cool. What the hell?
What's your favorite
Let's
flower?
go, Joe. What's up, man? My favorite flowers.
Yeah, what's your
My favorite flowers?
flowers?
I think a lot of people actually know this. It's hydrangeas. Actually, the reason they're my favorite flowers is because my mom always grew them outside of our houses growing up. Like no matter where we moved from, when we used to live in like apartments and stuff like that, or when we used to live with my grandma and stuff, she always grew hydrangeas, and that was like one of the warmest memories was helping her grow those hydrangeas when I was a kid. And to this day, there's still a big flower that's all around my own house too. So it's yeah, it's because my mom hydrangeas are my favorites and ones that I always think fond of. It's a cute little question. Yeah. I know a lot of people draw me hydrangeas a lot too. Guys, all your cosplays are really cute. I love it. Yeah, I can see it.
I got a very important question. Do you know what color the red wine
Is it important? Oh my god, dude. What? Yo!
What color is it?
Dude, you know what? I saw like that voice clip actually got turned into like a voice meme format because I've seen like a few people do animations and stuff like that for like their own favorite characters and ships and stuff like that using that specific moment. And now like my feed has like a lot of recommendations of that voice meme format too. So like I just can't run away from it, man. No matter I thought like I was done. I wasn't gonna get memed about it anymore, but it just always shows up over and over and over again.
Already walking. Yeah, it's a long wait for you, I have to admit that. So here we got it. And
Oh yeah.
Hi Shoto, I just wanted to say before the question,
Yo.
I was at your meet and greet before, and you're amazing, and everyone here loves you and appreciates you. And I just wanted
Thank
to
you so
ask,
much.
what was like your biggest inspiration that got you here, and how would you describe your journey?
My biggest inspiration getting here and my journey. Oh my god, that's a loaded one, dude. Honestly, God, I feel like when I started, it was back in like 2019, December-ish. So it was like right before COVID hit, and like when I was just doing this as a hobby, right? And when 2020 was around, that's when like a lot of people were streaming and stuff like that, and like a lot of people watching streamers. So I actually got inspired by non-VTubers. I think I got more into VTubers because of my friends that were around at the time. They also were applying to like different companies and stuff like that. And I got like inspired, oh, maybe I should make a VTuber too, right? Maybe I should join a company too, I don't know. So I thought like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot because the whole, idea of streaming already made me really curious since I liked doing it as a little hobby, and I thought taking it a little bit more seriously as a VTuber was kind of cool since I thought like, oh, I don't have to show my face, I don't have to do makeup or anything like that, I can keep my privacy. That sounds pretty damn awesome, man. I don't have to like wear proper clothes, I can just sit around in my underwear and my t-shirt and look like a mess in the morning and just get out of bed. That's pretty awesome, man. I don't know about you, but like if there's a job that you can do where you can be at the comfort of your own home like that and like feel like a total like mess like I am most of the time when I do streams, that's pretty nice. But my main inspirations, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I used to watch a lot of like Valkyrie, right? I used to watch like Markiplier a lot, and back in the day when I was early 2010 YouTube, I used to watch a lot of those guys like Markiplier and PewDiePie back then, but these days, right, I feel like I really find myself watching streamers or YouTubers, except for like my friends, but I know especially when I was starting out and looking to be inspired by other content creators in the sphere, not just specifically YouTubing, but more like on Twitch and on YouTube, I knew I always watched a lot of the ones who were always on my feed, like Ray and Sekuno and Leslie, and what do you know, they're my friends today, and I'm gonna be seeing them for Tina's birthday in like 12 hours from now, dude, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how that happened, right? It feels really weird because people that I looked up to like that from a few years ago are now suddenly some of my closest friends, and I just don't know how it got to that place, and I don't know, just it still boggles my mind every day thinking about like, dang, they gave me that chance, and like you guys are the reason why I even am in the position that I am now to be able to, have such amazing friends and be like surrounded by the people that I idolized and I called my role models from back then. So I also like thank you for being able to make that a possibility, and I really love my friends because they're the sweetest and they always have the best advice for me, they always listen to me, and like I've gotten really well connected to a lot of people because of those friends too. Like, I don't know if you guys know Corpse, right? Corpse is somebody that's, he makes a lot of music, and he's really a shy dude, but I talk to him quite often off of stream and stuff like that since, he likes to keep to himself, but he's somebody that I never expected to become a lot closer with, and slowly realize like I am being more inspired from him on the side of music because I also like music a lot. I want to write songs. I want to like do more song covers. I want to be able to branch out from just only streaming. So he's also one of those inspirations right now. And I never thought like, hey, I'm still I'm drawing motivation from these people that I saw as models from before, and they're still models to me now, which I think is awesome. That was a good question. Thank you so much.
Hello, Shoto. I'm also a very big fan, and even though I didn't come to the meet and greet because I'm tiny impaired apparently, but because of that, I wanted to ask you, do you ever like mess up your timing for a stream and just completely forgot to go online or something? And how did you deal with that?
Oh my God, do I have a story for you? So we're gonna talk about something that back in 2022, I think some people know about this, because it was a huge fuck up. I was having a debut stream on Billy, right, which is a different streaming service, right? And I was going to start streaming there, and the day I was supposed to have that big debut on that site, at a certain time. What I don't realize is that hey, I learned a lot about how other cultures perceive timeliness and being on time for schedules and stuff like that. They perceive it very differently, right? Nowadays, I feel like it's much more casual. current audience and community. Like, if I'm like 10 minutes late to a stream right now, right, because I gotta eat breakfast or because I gotta use the bathroom, oh, I woke up a little bit late, right, and I'm like 15 minutes late, I feel like it's all chill, right? I feel like that's just normal for my community and like the streaming space that I'm a part of. But back in like 2022, I really messed up. I remember it blew up so much. The fact that I was like an hour, no, not an hour, I was like 40 minutes late to that stream specifically in 2022, that everyone on the like social media was kind of like making a big deal about it because I wasn't there. They thought something happened to me because I was just like radio silent, but in all honesty, all it was just I just overslept because I was stressed the night before, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get all this ready. I'm gonna make sure I can do this. I have my songs list so I can sing for everybody on stream too. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready for tomorrow. Let's sleep. I set my alarm to PM instead of AM, and that was my biggest fuck up. Because I set it for I think 7 PM. And I set like multiple 7 PM alarms, like 7:05, 7:10. I was like, okay, I'm ready. No, I realized I woke up late. I was like, I wonder why I feel so rested. Oh wait, I woke up late for the stream, and I felt so bad too because again, there's a cultural thing about like, hey, being late is kind of seen as disrespectful to them. I'm like, oh god, but you know, they didn't stick on it for a while, but I was like #1 trending on like their biggest social media platform at the time because they thought something happened to me or because they thought like I was being late intentionally. I don't know. There's like a lot of gossip and stuff. I'm like, oh no, what happened, bro? It's so over. I'm cooked, man. But yeah, after that, I just apologized. You know, I owned up to it. I was like, okay, it's all good. I think people forgot about that, and like nowadays, I feel a lot more stress-free that I don't have to worry too much about that kind of stuff. And now I think I feel more inclined if it's something really, really important. I'm like really anal about checking my times and making sure my alarms are good and stuff like that because I really don't want to repeat that. I think it scarred me, to be honest, dude. I feel like that gave me such trauma. I'm like, oh man, I don't want that to ever happen again, regardless, even if it's like a stream on Twitch when it's something like a debut, right? But I know nowadays, like everyone's a lot more understands that. I was just like exposed to a side of an audience that's much more, how do I put it? That has a different like expectation regarding that, right? So that's another thing. It's like just culture shocks in streaming spaces when you realize like you have an audience from a different locale, right? If you have like an Asian audience, a European audience, wherever it may be, they'll have different like cultural expectations based on like how you are behaving on stream and stuff like that. But yeah, sorry, I was yapping a lot. To answer your question, that was my biggest fuck up. So it was really embarrassing, and I don't think it'll ever happen again. At least I hope it won't, but you never know.
Hi, if you had to make a cover, which song would you choose?
Oh, my next cover? You want to know about my next cover? That's actually kind of a secret right now, but if you're talking about what song I plan to cover that I don't mind sharing, to be honest, I feel like I don't want to say too much, but it's a Fujikaze song. Yeah, I wanna cover a Fujikaze song because he's one of my favorite artists of all time. I like him a lot. I also really like Kimchi Domizu, and he made a song that I also really like that I might want to try and attempt to cover as well. Most of the songs that I do cover are a lot of from Japanese producers because like people don't know this, but I sing a lot in Japanese, even though I don't speak it, which is crazy. I learned to be more fluent in singing in that language. So it's sometimes it's easier for me to sing in Japanese than it is for English. Like I think Korean is also pretty hard too, but that's another language that I do want to cover a song. But right now, yeah, to answer the question, Fujikaze is a Fujikaze song. Hi.
I wanted to ask, what's your biggest dream?
My biggest dream? Oh my god. honestly, right now, if you want me to shoot for the stars, then because people know right now I'm trying to get more into songwriting, right? Because I really love singing a lot and I want to experiment more with that. And I was kind of inspired when I did my first 3D concert in Thailand with Yusung. So back in February, I had a big 3D concert with a lot of fans showed up for that, and it was amazing. I felt that was like some of the most emotional I've ever felt in my life. Getting to see everyone in the audience like cheer both of us on while we sang on stage on our like 3D outfits and stuff. And I thought like, you know, I want to hold on to that feeling. I want to do more of that somehow, right? So if I were to shoot for something that's insanely out of the water and really big, I would want to write more songs and do more 3D concerts like around the world, right? And I don't know, like maybe just make more music if I see like, hey, this is making me happy and I can, you know, find success in that too. But right now it's just more of a hobby because right now it's not very stressful for me. I just love singing and I really enjoy the process right now as it is of figuring out how to make a song and write a song. So at the moment I'm just taking it easy and if it sticks, it sticks, man, right? That's all I'm saying. Who knows? Maybe I can make more songs and put out an album. You know, maybe one more. It's a dream, but I can hope, right? I've had other dreams before this, where it's like, oh, I really wanted to get a Nenderwood, for example. Remember, like I think that was one of my dreams. Like, oh, I really want a figurine, right? And guess what? Now I'm getting a figurine with a Good Smile, and I never thought that would ever happen in my entire life. The same thing with the Nenderwood, because I always thought like, oh, they only do these kinds of things with like, you know, big anime companies like from big shows that are really relevant and stuff. So I never really thought of the idea of like a YouTuber getting a Nenderwood and a figurine. So having that like happen just made me so happy. And that was one of my other dreams that just happened. So I don't know, I guess I just gotta keep dreaming big because it's just, you know, it might happen one day. Same thing with like the figurine thing I was just talking about. Maybe I can make more music and do stuff like that. Yeah, and put a button, but I appreciate it.
So guys, just because you said it, do you will buy or want a Shoto album? I think this speaks for itself. So on to the
It's
next.
hard, man. Writing music is hard.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. So on to the next question then.
Hello, Shoto. I wanted to ask you if you can like choose my next
Hi.
cosplay.
Choose your next cosplay. You know what? The first one that came into my mind immediately was Free Ren. Free Ren, you ever watch that? Anyway, it's one of my favorites at the moment. Oh, what was that? Hello.
Hello, Shoto. I don't actually have a question. It's more like I want to tell you that I really appreciate your work, and I watch your videos a lot when I'm like down to make me laugh and everything. And I wasn't at the meet and greet, sadly, but since it's my birthday today and I'm
Oh, I'm
seeing
so
you like
sorry.
this, it's like my birthday
Happy
present.
birthday!
Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday! Yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't get to meet everyone. I swear next time I come to Dokomi or another econ, I'll have like 4 hours. I will chug some caffeine and just get going. I'll be like, okay, get everyone in line. I'll say hi to every one of these next time.
Hello, Shoto. You can call me Rio. I am so sorry and forgive me, please, but could you bark for us?
Nope. Bro, what kind of a question?
Next question.
Yo, that's some degenerate behavior.
No, absolutely not. So
Bark,
who's the
bro?
next
Bark?
person?
No, it's okay. I can bark. That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, have fun. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. What did I do to myself? Why did I say yes? I could have just got myself in that situation. He was about to help me out, bro. Damn.
No, you said you shouldn't. I said.
Alright, that's a wrap. Next one. Let's forget about that, guys. Anyways, next question. Moving on.
First things first. Hi.
Hey.
Was there a moment in your life you really wanted to do something, but instantly regretted it after trying?
And the thing is, this is a really hard question because like I just thought about everything that happened in the past like maybe 5 years, and like I'm not a person that really regrets things often. I think like my whole philosophy is like I try not to regret stuff that has happened to me. More like I accept that, okay, this happened, I'm okay with it, and I can learn from it, you know? That's just how I always think, because I feel like regretting, I don't know, I'm not a person that wants to like hold on to the past, because the more I regret something, the more I let something from the past hold me down and really affect my current mental, because the type of person that I am and the type of person that I always strive other people to be, but I know like everyone's different stuff, is like, hey, live in the moment, right? I like living in the moment. I don't like to worry too much about the future and stuff because, you know, I don't really want to, you know, stress out about stuff that's gonna happen a week from now or like 2 months from now or a year from now. It really bothers me, man. And like stuff from before, yeah, like I'll be, yep, that happened, that's a shame, or damn, I wish I could have done this differently, maybe, but I'll have like a fleeting moment of thinking that, like, if I missed an opportunity, right? I remember there was like, there was actually an opportunity for me to join a certain server for like a game. I can't go into detail about it, and I rejected that opportunity because I just didn't have the time and stuff like that. And do I regret it? Maybe a little bit, but like, did I let it hang over my head and stuff? No, I really don't, because it doesn't really, I don't want it to let it affect me right now. And I have another thing where I think about where it's like, oh, do I regret pulling out of, because there was a thing from a few years ago where I applied to actually join a VTuber company, right? And I rescinded my application for that company. And I decided, you know what, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stay an indie content creator and do my own thing, right? And I have had like moments of doubts maybe about that, but I ultimately didn't want to let that affect me and just, you know, keep pushing on with the current stuff that I was doing. And, you know, that was one of the best decisions I've ever made, because I wouldn't be who I am now. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys like this. I wouldn't be Shoto, and I wouldn't be, you know, I'd probably be surrounded by a completely different group of friends, honestly. I feel like if I didn't do that. So the thing is, TLDR, I just try not to regret things too often, because I prefer to focus on what's in front of me at the moment and not stressing out, you know, what was before and what's coming later down the road. You know? Sorry if that was like a really layered question.
Hi, Shoto. I skipped med school to
Yo,
be here,
what's up?
to see you, to tell you one thing and to ask you one thing. First of
Bro,
all,
wait, you skipped like all of med school, or like you
no,
just skipped
like
the
my
class?
classes. I like skipped 2 days of med school just to get here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Um,
Are your parents pissed at you, or they don't
my
care?
parents don't know shit, and that's good.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right. You know, that's fine. You gotta take some days for yourself, right? Treat yourself, man.
That's how it is. So first of all, I wanted to tell you that you have like the biggest small people energy I have known. Yeah, you sound like the smallest person on earth.
Okay, bro, stand up. How tall are you? Oh,
Just for your reference, like I'm nearly 190, like 190 centimeters. So that one is, I don't know, 170.
bro,
or
I'm
something like that.
175. What the fuck are you doing? What? What are you? You want to say small?
I can't say it because I'm a small person.
Dude,
I know
excuse
it.
me?
Okay, I know it. So that was
Oh my god, dude, oh my god. Yo, sit down.
I will. Second
But
of all,
hey,
yeah.
I do want to say thank you for coming here and skipping out on your med school day though. Like, hey, like I said, you gotta treat yourself and take some break times, right? So.
Well, my question is how to keep your sanity because we both are about to like dip and like not metaphorically, we're just like very tired and like we wanted to say that you're like very part of it, but we wanted also some tips.
Some tips to keep your sanity, bro. Oh man, dude, the past couple years have been pretty insane for me. So like, I think if you're talking about since you said you go to med school, right, and you have a lot to juggle on your plate, and I can empathize with that fact because, dude, like, I've been through hell trying to juggle. Like, I had a job, and on top of that, I was trying to figure out stuff with streaming back in like 2021 because when I was trying to get more serious into it, and on top of that, I was like, finishing up college and stuff. So I thought like, it is a lot, right? It's just the more you're exposed to slowly, rather than like you're thrown into like a big ass river like that's like 10 feet deep, right? It's better to like acclimate slowly to things. And like for you, I don't know what your situation is, but I've always been able to come back to the fact that I have good friends to ground myself and keep me sane. Literally, what has been able to keep me sane throughout my years on the internet in the past, like throughout the streaming space, is just having good friends that are able to like make you realize, am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Those people are crazy. Okay, maybe I'm fine, right? And then those same friends will still call you out on your bullshit, right? If you get what I mean. You want to have good friends that are able to like hold you accountable, but at the same time, those friends are able to make you realize, hey, maybe I'm not crazy for, feeling this sort of way, because a lot of people are, but just the internet's really good at gaslighting people. That's one thing, right? And you will be exposed to like a lot of crazy adulting people just in your life. So having a good foundation of a friendship and people around you in your life that can, communicate with you properly and they aren't afraid to like, tell you how it is. That's how I've been able to stay sane the past few years throughout like, transitioning into being a full-time streamer, taking on more projects, doing more crazy things like this where I'm able to show up to a convention, travel around the world too. Like doing that 3D concert, oh my god, bro. That 3D concert in Thailand was so stressful. Me and Yusan were like, we had like, 3 hours of sleep for like 2 days in a row because of how like annoying the setup for that was. It was hell, bro, but it was so worth it. And you know how we lasted through that? Because we had each other, and Yusan's a good friend to me, and that's one of the only reasons why I still stuck out. And of course you guys, right? Like, my community also keeps me sane these days as well, because you guys get it. Like, I like to think a lot of you guys just understand what I'm going through and stuff. There's a lot of people out there that like are very, I don't know how to put it, very irrational sometimes about like understanding, hey, there are times where, I'm not gonna be perfect. There are gonna be times where I just need a break. There are gonna be times where, I just need to have some space, right? And they always get it. They always understand. You guys just know when like to be there for me, and that means the world. There's nothing more I could ask for in terms of my community being as understanding as it is, and my friends also being just some of the best people in the world. So having good friends, just TLDR, helps a lot, all right? But finding those friends is also pretty damn difficult too, since I know like not a lot of people can be a good friend, right? And not a lot of people fit that mold of what you think a friend can be. Sorry, I just turned it into like a therapy session, bro. I don't know, I like rant about this stuff. Like, it just like, I go off on a tangent every time. I just yap about it, and I don't know. My apologies. I hope that answered your question, man. My bad. Thank you again.